everybody, I am Krishna Rao Patro, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science Engineering. Today we will start one new topic, that is Java program structure. How program structure designed for Java by Mr. James Gosling. James Gosling has given some style of writing the program also. That style we have to see, because while writing a program you have to follow their template. The first part of a program should be always a documentation section. That means you can write your aim of the program, what exactly you want to do, that you can write in a documentation section. With help of, there is something called comment statement. Using comment statement, you can write the document part of the program, because what exactly you want to write in the program, the idea behind the program should be written in the documentation section. So to write in the documentation section, then you have to use one of the statement called comment statement. I think in the previous video I told you there are three types of comment: single line comment, multi-line comment, as well as documentation comment. So you can use either single line comment or multi-line comment or documentation comment also. But this is not compulsory, this is one suggestion. But better practice is better write documentation. After documentation section, the next part is package statement. You have to use the package statement. Either you have to import or you can create your own package also. That package statement should be in the second line. Okay. Next, third one is you can import the statement. See, this is also optional. If at all you are not creating package, then this statement you can omit. Of course, here almost all statements are optional type, but this is the order of the structure. Okay. Next is import statement. Just like in C language, we used to write has include stdio.h or has include string.h like this. In a similar way, in Java, you would write import statement. Which package or which class you are importing, those things you have to write. That is using import statement. Then you have to write either interface or class statement, because this is the starting point of your program. Inside the class, then there is one important part is called main method. This is the starting point, or I can say driver code. This driver code must should be there for every program. If driver code is not there, it will not run. And this is the essential part. And remaining all are optional. So this is the structure you have to follow. Fine. And after writing the program, then you have to do process. So with the help of the editor or IDE, integrated development environment, you have to write the source code. So while writing the source code, you have to follow the structure. First the documentation section, then package statement, then import statement, then the interface, then the class, then the main method. That order you have to follow. Once you follow the order, then the program will be successfully executed. So while typing the code in the editor, you have to follow the structure, means order of the structure. Then whatever the program you are writing, that program name must be stored with extension .java. Whatever the class name you have given, same name you would use for the file name. So type the program and save the program with the class name with .java. So this part you have to do in the IDE or editor. So editor you can use either Notepad or Notepad++, or you can use even Edit, or you can use Edit Plus, or you can use Eclipse. So there are various platforms are there. So you can use any of the editor and IDE. Once the editing part is over, that means program typing is over, then you have to go for compilation process. The compilation process will depend upon a tool called Java C. This is the tool which helps you to compile the Java program. So Java C followed by the name of the program. Whatever the name you have given, that name you have to use. After compiling the Java program, then that will produce a special code. So remember, after compiling a Java program, it will produce a special code. That code is called bytecode. This bytecode is independent code, platform independent. So this bytecode I can run in any platform, in any OS, in any hardware. Okay, so once you compile, then it will produce a code called bytecode. The bytecode will have extension .class. So most of the time, even in the exam also, they may ask a question, what is the extension of bytecode? The extension is always .class. Your source code extension is .java. For source code, the extension is .java. For bytecode, the extension is .class. So that means after executing a program, Java program, it will produce a special file. That file will have extension .class. If the name is triplex.java, then the class name is triplex.class. So this is the way it will produce. Once the bytecode is ready, then you have to execute. It has to run. So to run the bytecode, there is a special tool called Java. So use Java followed by the bytecode class. Don't give .class. Just name of the class. That is the name. This name you have to write here. Okay. Once you give this one, then it may need some input. After taking input, you will get the output. So this is the way the Java program works. Okay. Now we'll see a program how to write using Java with the structure. Now I'll go to my command prompt. So this is my command prompt. Okay. I will write notepad hello.java. Okay. Yes. I have opened my notepad. First part, what I said, documentation section. So documentation section, how will write? With the help of the comment statement. So let me write a single line comment. Single line comment means double slash. That is called single line comment. That statement will not be executed by the compiler, only for the programmer purpose. What exactly your program is going to do, those things you have to mention in the documentation part. So now I'll write, this is my hello world program. So this part is my documentation part. Then import java.lang.star. So here I am importing my language package. In the lang package, there are many classes are there. Those classes I may use in my program. So I am importing. Actually, if at all you are doing some package, if at all you are creating a package, then you would write a package statement. But in this program, I am not going to create a package. That's why the package is optional. So you can write even package followed by hello pack. You can write this way also. But as a first program, I am not going to do package based program because there it requires the path setup and all. So if at all you are interested, you can write that one also. Next, then you would write the main method, means a class, because Java program starts with the class keyword. So class followed by the name, then open bracket, close bracket. Here inside the class hello, then you would write the main method, because main is your driver code. From that point onwards, the execution begins. So always while writing Java program, you should write main method. But before writing main, there are set of standard keywords you would use, and for every keyword having special meaning. The first keyword is public. Public, it says it is ready to access by anybody. So that means you have given full permission, public permission to execute it. Public. Then the next keyword is static. This static keyword tells you can call this method directly. Generally in the object in program, you have to call the object, means you have to call the method after creating object. But here first time you have to create object first. But how will I create object without going to main? So that's why without creating object, I can call the method by writing static keyword. So static keyword permits to call the method directly. So write static. Then this method returns nothing. So main method, which is returning nothing to the OS, operating system. Because when you execute the program, that time the method has to start from a particular point. When you are returning something, that has to go to OS. Now in this program or in the Java program, the main method returns always nothing. To whom? To the OS. So simply execute and go. So write always public, static, void, then write main method. Main within bracket inside the bracket you should write one important parameter called string argument array. So in main method, you have to write one argument because this main method is coming from OS level. So that means from command prompt you execute. So while executing from command prompt, you may need some input. Those input may be integer, maybe character, maybe float, maybe double, maybe string also. So you may use variety types of argument as well as multiple argument also. So in that case, those arguments you have to mention in a special generalized format, that is string array. String arguments. So this is the way you write. So it says that you may pass some command line argument. This is the general structure of a program. Then inside that you can write your statements. Now for example here my goal is what? To print hello world. So how to print hello world? To print hello, there is a method called println. Println is a method which allows you to print hello world. But it is an object-oriented program. This method must be part of an object. So println is a method. It is a part of a special object, built-in object called out object. So you should write out dot. Dot is accessing operator. So out dot println. But this object also part of a special class called system class. So you should write here system system dot. So you should write system dot out dot println. Within bracket write any message. So once you write, then the program will execute. And remember, at the end of the statement you should write the semicolon. Did you observe here? At the end of the statement there must be semicolon. Every statement must be ended with semicolon. Then of course if you want to write pure object-oriented program, then you have to specify the member variables also. Here also one more part or one more section is called member variable section. Member variable section. Then you should write the constructor part. Actually, this is the way of writing the program. But a simple hello world program doesn't require the member variable and constructor. Okay, first we'll write the simple hello world program. After typing the program, what you have to do? Hello. Then my program should be saved. Save as. How to save? HELLO hello dot JV Java. Then here you can select all files. Write hello.java. Yeah. So my program is saved as hello.java. Now go to command prompt. Type dir HELLO dot star. Check. That means in your directory hello.java is there or not. So it says 0 byte. So that means one file having 0 bytes. Why? Where is saved? You have to check. Save as. It is saved in the document, but I have to execute in D drive Patro folder. So go to D drive and go to Patro folder. There you have to save because there I am trying to run hello.java. Earlier it was storing in some other folder. So hello.java, then save. Yeah. Now type. Always check like this whether program is saved. Yeah. Now hello.java is available. What is the size of the file? 251 bytes. So that means through editor I have typed the program and saved the program also. Now you have to compile it. How to compile? You have to type javac. First of all, compiler is available or not in your system. That means you have installed Java or not. How will you check? Type javac first. Yeah. If you get this one, it says that Java is installed in the system. And in which path is available? So if you type path, that will display the list of directory where means what are the softwares I have installed. Yeah. So in my system, Java is installed. So in C drive, program file Java JDK 1.8 bin. So that means from the bin folder, it is trying to access my Java compiler. So I will compile javac hello.java. Once I compile, yeah. Now again I'll type hello dot star. I think you know star. Star means one of the special character which is understood by the OS. This character will tell you what extensions are there for hello with something. Yeah. So actually I have typed what? Hello.java. After compiling, I got what? Hello.class. I told you this is your bytecode. Once you compile the Java program, you will get the bytecode. So if there is a mistake or error, then this code will not execute. I mean this code will not create. This hello.class is your bytecode. So that means program is successfully compiled. Now you have to run it. How to run? Java followed by hello. And while running, you remove the dot class. Just give only the name. Extension is not required. So, yeah, hello world. Are you getting? So, whatever the statement you have written in the println statement, that is executed. So, this is the way you have to type and execute the program. So, this is a simple program to execute using Java. Now, let us check one more program by taking the argument from the command line. So, because I told you, in main, you can pass set of argument also. So, the main is invoked from command prompt. That means your OS prompt. The OS is calling this method. Which method? Main. So, while calling the main, you may pass some argument. Those arguments will be available here. So, now, we'll write another program. How to pass argument at the command prompt. Now, Control A, Control C, Control N, Control V. Same program I am changing. What is my goal? Read. Same program I am changing. Read set of arguments from command prompt. From command prompt. So this portion where I wrote in my documentation section, because that means what is my aim of the program I wrote. So what is my aim? I will read set of arguments from the command prompt and display those things. Display those strings, but those items. Whatever items I am giving at the command prompt, same thing again I want to display. This is my intention of the program. So those part I wrote in my comment, or that is also called documentation section. Next, here I am importing my lang package. This is the, remember for Java, the default package is lang package. This lang package supports a special class called system class. This system class will allow you to display the information. Using system class, you can do all system related activity, IO related activity. That means displaying the data and all. So, even in the exam, they may ask a question. System class belongs to which package? Then your answer is system class belongs to lang package. So, Java supports actually many packages are there, but one of the default package is lang package. So, using the lang package, you can do all the work. And remember, even if you remove also, this program will work because this is a default package. Even if you are not writing, system will include automatically. But the better practice is always you write. Okay. So argument demo, dot Java. This extension I am giving. Okay. So the name also has to change. Argument demo. Whatever the name I given, same name I will give. Class name and file name should be same. This is the better practice. Mr. James Gosling, he suggested that better make class name and file name should be same. And main method, this is okay. Here, what is my goal? To pass the argument. Whenever you are passing argument, those argument will be stored in this argument array. This is array of arguments. Array of argument. When you are writing, actually, those arguments will be stored in this array. Args of 0th argument. So internally, that will be referred with special index. So the first argument is 0th index. Next, ARGS of 1 means next argument. Next, ARGS of 2. So you can pass multiple arguments. Like this, you can write many arguments. So let me pass 3 arguments. Means from command prompt, I want to pass 3. Those data I want to print. So here, how will I print? I want to print first argument. So while printing, I'll write here ARGS of 0. So that means whatever the argument I am passing, that will display. Next, I want to print second argument also. Here I am passing one argument, and here I am passing. So whatever the argument you are giving at the command prompt, that one I am displaying. Control S. What is the program name? R demo. Now this program I will execute. There ARG. I'll put star. Star means all the files starting with R demo. So currently how many programs are there? With R demo, only one. That means its bytecode is not there. So I want to produce that bytecode. How will you produce bytecode? That is by compiling. Once you compile Java C R demo, yeah, now successfully compiled. There is no mistake syntactically. If at all any syntax mistakes are there, it will display the error. If there is no mistakes, it is successfully executed. Now, if you type dir followed by arg dot star, that means all the file name. Yeah, now there are two. Earlier only R demo was there. Now argdemo.class as argdemo.java. This is my source file. This is my bytecode. And always remember, the bytecode is always greater than the source code. Did you observe here? This requires 316 bytes of memory, whereas your bytecode having 429 bytes of memory. 429 bytes of memory. So this program, I have to run it. How to run? Java, because this program is expecting command line argument. That means from command prompt you can pass the argument. So while running, please remove the dot class. Assume I am passing hello. Assume I will write my name Patro, and I will write my college name IARE. Okay, so this hello is available at 0th argument, Patro is available 1th argument, IARE is available at 2nd argument. Now if I press enter button, yeah, so it is printing 0th argument, 1th argument, 2nd argument. So this is the way you can pass the argument. This is called command line argument technique. From the command prompt you can pass. So how many arguments you are passing? 1, 2, 3. These 3 arguments you are printing again. So once you press enter button, now again once in I will run. Assume, you may ask, can you give the number? Yes, I can give the number also. Assume 12, 56.25, or assume I'll write Hyderabad. Yeah, everything is printed. Whatever the data you are typing from the command prompt, the data is stored where? In the arguments array. So once it is stored, then you can refer it by specifying the index. So the 0 is available at, 12 available at 0th index, 56.25 available at 1th argument, Hyderabad available at 2nd argument. So in the program, yeah, this is 0th argument, 1st argument, next argument, next argument. So this is the way you can do. Okay. If at all you want to print in a single line, if you do not want to write in a 3 different line, I want to print in a single line. In that case, what you have to do? You have to do string concatenation. Now see, I'll write one more line. Same program. This requires string concatenation. This one plus, I'll give a space. Again plus arguments of 1th argument, plus again space, again plus. This is called string concatenation. I am concatenating one with 2 others. Again ARGS of 2. So that means the 3 argument value I am taking and printing. Control S. Now, because my program has changed, you have to compile it again. Java C, yes, compile. Yes. Now these three lines. Did you observe here? Hello, Patro, IARE. Hello, Patro, IARE. This is coming in a single line because I wrote the last statement. It is concatenating. This is called string concatenation or joining. All the three words have joined into a single line. So this is the way you can display the output. So this is a sample program while writing this. Okay. If at all you want to read one more program also, let me do for adding to number. Read to number from command prompt and add it. You have to read to number as well as do addition also. Control N. Create a new document. What is the aim? Aim is add to number. So this part where you are writing in the documentation part. So write in a comment statement. Then you have to import what? The lang package java.lang.star. Okay. Next, you have to write the class add. Name of the program is addition. And my class begins here. And the main method should be always inside the class because Java is a pure object-oriented program. Then you should write the main method. I told you for main method, there are three standard keywords before the main: public, static, void. So you should write the first public keyword so that you can access everywhere by anybody. Then it must be called directly without creating object. It must be called directly without creating object. Then you write a keyword called static. And this method returns nothing. So write void. And the starting method is called main. And this method requires a set of argument from the command prompt. String arguments array. Then open bracket, close bracket. This is the general way of writing program. Okay. Now once the program is ready, now you have to do the task. What is the task? Add to number. Add to number. And read these numbers from command prompt. From command prompt. Oh, that is also called command line argument technique. Using command line argument technique. Using command line argument. Command line argument technique. Okay. So, using command line argument technique, you would read it. What you would read? To number you would read. But whatever data you are reading, the data will be stored where? In the string array. So, this string array will be storing the data in the string format. So, but our requirement is what? Adding to number. So, that means the string has to convert into integer. So, for that, there are set of built-in classes called integer class. This integer class is also part of lang package because you are going to use integer class. Integer class belongs to lang package, so you have to import this one. So whatever the classes or methods you are using, those methods and classes available in which package, that package you have to import. That is the minimum requirement for a Java program. So I am going to use integer. In integer, there is a built-in method called parseInt. ParseInt. So you have to parse it. You have to convert it. Because my data is available in the string format. To convert the string to integer, there is a method called parseInt. This parseInt, what it will do? It will take the data from the command prompt. So, whatever the data is given at 0th argument, that data I am converting into integer and store in a variable called a. And a must be what type? Integer type. And I need b also, as well as I need c also. Now, 0th argument holds first number and b holds second number. Percent arguments of 1. So, I am passing two arguments, a and b. But a comes in which format? String format. From string, I have to convert into integer. So, in Java, there is a method called parseInt method. The parseInt method belongs to a class called integer class. So, you should write like integer.parseInt followed by the data. Whatever data you are giving, That means you are giving the string data. That data is converted into integer. Similarly, B. So it is. Now, compute the C. Now, C equal to A plus B. Because what's our goal? Adding two numbers. Now, C equal to A plus B. For adding, you would use plus operator. Now, you would print the answer. System dot out dot println the C. This value is a string. Concatenation means plus operator followed by C. So that means, what is the name of the program? Add dot Java. Select all files. Save. Okay. So my program is ready. Go to command prompt. Clear the screen. If you type CLS, automatically screen will be clear. Then compile it. Java C. For compiling, you would use Java C compiler followed by add.java. Yes. Now program is compiled successfully. My program requires what? Two argument, because my goal is adding to number. So Java followed by add followed by the first number is 12, second number 13. So the zeroth argument is 12. Then one argument is 13. But this data given in which format? String format. So that's why internally in the program you are converting into again integer. Now press enter button. Yeah. So I got C equal to 25. C is what? Addition of two number. 12 plus 13. That is answer is 25. So this is the way you have to do the program. So till now you have seen only a sample program and the structure of the Java program. Okay. So in the next session we'll see the remaining part. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.